Okay, guys, so my last and final farewell to you on your Chrysler that won't start is let's talk about this ECM. Engine control module, and basically this controls your transmission. And when this goes bad, you may have multiple other things. Like this particular car had like a TPS problem and other little strange things that just weren't connecting, which definitely led me down that road of thinking that the computer, not to mention I didn't have a voltage point at my sensors, which definitely was a big red light for me. But let's talk about these. They're very simple to take out. They're just 2 bolts that hold them in, no big deal. Now, when you go up to the salvage yard, they're going to ask you, some different stuff on it, and that's okay, but basically, as long as you get the same engine, the same year, this is kind of generally, they may be 2 or 3 years that are kind of like in the group that'll work, but you can take these off for about $30 at a pick-apart. Like I said, it takes 10 minutes to take out, and you can bring it home and plug it and be driving your car an hour later. So they're not the end of the world, and they don't have to, the serial number don't have to match, like my beginning part number matched the one that's in here, except the end of mine was an AF and that one was an AD, whatever, who knows, maybe it was the run number or whatever, but long story short, mine worked, and that's basically what it is. So let's just recap one more time. The ASD, we need to verify that it's working. I showed you how to do that. We need to check the coil, make sure that it's powering on. We need to make sure you have reference points at both of your cam and crank sensor, as well as take a peek in there when the cam sensor's off, just to make sure it's turning over, you don't have a timing belt issue. I'm trying to think, in the ECU, and as far as the wiring, you know what, guys? It's kind of rare. Just take a good look and make sure you don't see any broken wires, but I don't ever really run across that. I just do it to be thorough. Some cars are worse than others, like GM's, but these Chryslers don't seem to have that issue. Not saying it hasn't happened, but I haven't seen it. But they do seem to have a tendency for these ECMs. They're very sensitive, and if you have a coil crack across and send all that kind of electrical havoc through the car, you can burn out the PCM. Also, your connections on your car, as far as for the positive and negative, by not allowing that continuity to be nice and perfect and causing a low voltage, can over a long-term period can definitely affect your computer and ultimately be its demise. This was only $33. These are about $50. The sensors together are $50. I mean, do you have to buy all of that stuff? Absolutely not. That's why I went through the bullet points of what you need to do to kind of isolate what your problem is. But regardless of what your problem is, I'm here for you, and I will definitely help you out in any way I can. And as far as exciting stuff going on in the car man's world, I have finished my first book. Yes, it's not for sale yet, but it will be soon. It's going to teach you how to buy cars like a maniac, which is good, because I'm a maniac. Ah! No, not really. I'm just going to be. Anyway, Thanksgiving's coming. I wish you Thanksgiving. And for God's sakes, get out there and support some of these vets to keep this country going. And we love them. And what else? What else am I forgetting? Probably forgetting something. Oh, yeah. Subscribe and give me the finger. All right. Well, enough of this solo party. I guess I'm going to get on to something else. Actually put this car back together. Meanwhile, peace out from the car man. Nothing but love. Sending it to you all the way from the big RVA. See ya. Peace out. Peace out. And cut.